So good morning. Today is Thursday, and in our meditation this morning. So what I experienced right away as I started breathing the gold, I started breathing the white light, and then bringing out the gold. I started seeing the space really like a gold energy wrapping around Michael and I. As it began doing this, I noticed then just started to wrap around like where the physical space we were in while my eyes were closed. Then I felt all this like heavy dark field completely around us, and it felt so thick. And so I I felt the presence of the fire dragon, and I saw the fire dragon just blowing out fire to all around us. It was like a webs and webs of dark, twisted matter that had come together around us. So as it was doing so, it started to push this dark field around, and then from inside Michael and I, our bodies started to become more luminous and luminous and luminous, but there was still like no opening anywhere. And I started breathing in deeper white light through this luminous light, luminous light, and began to push this luminous light above us and below us and around us, and it started getting larger and larger. And then in that moment still it seemed like it was like very thick walls of dark. And in that moment I stopped. I said, source light, blast through this plane. And suddenly this beam of light came down and blasted through the top, and this opening happened. And as I started breathing even deeper into it, this wall of this beaming light was pushing this dark matter all the way out and around us, and started pushing and coming all the way down. And it was so interesting. Suddenly behind, I could see, as my consciousness was in the back watching, like there's this supreme force of light coming, and I saw this supreme force of dark, and this the light was blasting this dark to retract back. Very, very powerful. Almost like that one part of scene of Stranger 2, when the light was being blasted to push this thing out. So, and I saw like, wow, like our field is just luminous, like around us is luminous again. So that was my experience.
Thank you. So today when I went into the breathing, the first thing I was aware of were these golden rays that were coming from the sun. And these rays were coming directly at us, where I felt these just powerful golden rays come and envelop us as they were spiraling around. And it was interesting because as they were spiraling around, they went through us, around all of our bodies, and then it went directly upward. And as it was going directly upward, it was interesting to note in the crown of our chakras there was this V, almost like this pyramid from the crown, that was shining this light directly up. And so as it was shining, I could feel this just energy spiraling, moving, and then all of a sudden I felt 4 dragons from each side just below fire directly down, and that fire was coming through us around us to expand that light, expand that light, expand that light. And so it was interesting because as the light was going upward, it was also going downwards. So it was like this conduit of light moving up the source down to earth. And it was really interesting just to feel that energy just grow and expand. And then our bodies moved into one where it was just pure light. And that pure light then all of a sudden shifted where there was these whales. And these whales were making sound as if the sounds of the whales were were creating that same light that was moving through us, going directly outward into the galaxy, forming this, again, it's like this diamond. It was like it was all coming to one point, and then it was shooting straight upward to source. As that was going on, then all of a sudden I saw gold energy enveloping, surrounding Earth, and then in a matter of seconds, all of a sudden it was just like feeling completely engaged by just source light, and that source light was just filling up the greatest amount of love, of light, and the energy just kept filling, as like all of source light was just coming directly within us and just expanding. And it was amazing just to feel this purity of just light, of everything just glowing and shimmering. And it was just powerful to feel that energy, as if I could just stay there for like, hours, because that energy in source was just like support, strength, connection, love, light, everything was just brought into it. So it was powerful to be in that place, and almost want to not leave, because it felt so wonderful to be in that, and to feel the support of the dragons, feel the support of the whales, and just to see how much light was penetrating through us, above us, below us, into this pyramid that I saw yesterday, and then coming up, and then seeing that echo kind of like outwards, because there was one point where I saw us, and all of the light was just coming in every direction. It was like, if you can imagine one ball of light, and then it was just like shooting out. So that was really powerful. Yeah.
So good. So we have done, since we met, we've been doing meditations together, and we have lots of recording. It's on audio, so just today I decided, let's just do it on video. Let's just put it out. And one of the things Michael and I have been seeing, we don't say anything. We just sit right here. I do my morning practice. Michael does his morning practice. Then we just sit together like this, and then we just go right into the meditation, and then we get to share what we experience. And what we are noticing has been a while that it's just overlap. Like what I'm seeing, Michael, there are things we're both seeing. Same. This has been happening for quite a while now, and so just we feel we're going to be sharing this. So much love, everyone. Thank you.